In Kenya, we enjoy freedom of worship. This has paved way to numerous denominations in the country and thus the rise of self established churches. Many pastors have derived material wealth and have made it to the top cream of the society. Their wealth coming from offertories, tithes, gifts from congregants, and other means that different churches use to collect money from their members. Although Kenyans do not have the privilege to know how much such pastors make, it is easy to estimate from the lives lived by their families, the posh cars they drive around, and the estates they move into. Having this in mind, one can list among the top richest pastors in Kenya. Prophet Dr. David Owor is a man of God that commands respect wherever he goes by his large entourage that accompanies his 25 million Kenya shillings worth Mercedes S500 that he received as a gift from members of his Repentance and Holiness Church. His voice recently was trending on TikTok, where he was heard telling his congregants, "You guys are going by road, right?" While he was using a private chopper. A foundation by the name John Templeton is said to fund his globe tours.
Blessed people, thank you so much. The Lord bless you indeed. Amen. Yes, I will see you. So you guys are going by road, eh?
Yes,
Just watch the vehicles on the road because the road is a bit tricky. Yes, and then we'll meet there. You're coming to Riverside Drive.
Yes,
Yes, because so how long is the flight?
About 45, 50.
50 minutes, right? Yes, and the weather is perfect to fly, right?
Very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
The late Bishop Alan Kiuna and Reverend Kathy Kiuna have always made news on social media platforms after wooing Kenyans with pictures of their flash lifestyles. The home in Karen makes a statement by itself without adding to the fact that the late bishop had purchased a private plane for easy ministry. In a past interview, Reverend Kathy was quoted saying that many of their congregants live well, which translates to their prosperous church. While the late was sick, he received treatment in the US for a period of 1 year, a treatment that is said to have costed 460 million Kenya shillings. With the death of Bishop Alan Kiuna, his wife, Reverend Kathy Kiuna, rightfully inherits all his wealth and even the title bishop, and is now referred to as Lady Bishop Kathy Allan Kiuna. Reverend Teresia Wairimo is a long-time serving woman of God and the proprietor of the billions worth sanctuary in Karen, which was opened by former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta alongside Reverend Reinhard Bonke. Reverend Teresia is also behind the Faith Evangelistic Ministries Family Church, which serves many worshippers. She is the spiritual mother to the late Bishop Alan Kiuna and Lady Bishop Kathy Kiuna. Bishop Margaret Wanjiro is the founder of Jesus is Alive Ministries, which is among Nairobi's biggest churches. The former Starehe Member of Parliament gave Kenyans a peek of her worth when she planned to construct a twins tower building worth around the billion mark that was to be located along Haile Selassie Avenue in the Nairobi Central Business District. Pastor Thomas Wahome is not quite popular, but is the founder of Helicopter Ministries. He makes his statement by driving a Range Rover sports car and living in a house worth 50 million Kenyan shillings. His wealth was revealed when his wife sued him for upkeep and demanded a whopping 500,000 Kenya shillings on a monthly basis. The ex-wife revealed that the man of God gets visitors who part with not less than 10,000 Kenya shillings just to see him, and An additional 3,600 Kenya shillings in case they wanted to know if their names are written in the books of life. Pastor Thomas Wahome drives a Range Rover Sport and has a fleet of other cars under his name. Pastor Victor Kanyari once made news over his Panda Mbegu saga, where he was accused of selling miracles, but that did not deter his work in the ministry. He has built a multi-million palace along Kagundo Road, and he constantly treats Kenyans to pictures of himself with bundles of notes. He is currently a TikTok sensation and drives top of the range cars, among them being a Range Rover and a Toyota V8, with a combined price ranging around 20 million Kenya shillings. He also owns a TV station known as Shifu TV. Pastor Pius Muiru of the Maximum Miracle Center has been a televangelist for the longest time. Back in 2007, he allegedly raised 100 million Kenya shillings to vie for the presidency seat, which is the top seat in the country. He is also the father of Bishop Ezekiel, as in the Christian father. Apostle James Nganga is the founder and general overseer of Neno Evangelism Center, with its headquarters being in Nairobi Central Business District, the land where the church sits. He revealed to have bought it for 42 million Kenya shillings from the Central Bank of Kenya in 2004. Bishop Mark Karaoke is a televangelist who has graced Kenyan screens for years. He is the general overseer of Deliverance Church Kenya and has held top church positions in the church and lives a lavish life. In 2023, during his wife's birthday, he gifted her a brand new double cabin worth more than 4 million Kenyan shillings. His wedding to his second wife was grand and was attended by 6,000 people at the Kasarani Gymnasium. It took 5 catering companies to cater to all the guests, with approximately 300 VIPs dining at Safari Park Hotel. Brother Kamlesh Patni converted into Christianity from Hindu before founding a church. Brother Patni owns a chain of airport duty-free shops and has investments in Mombasa, Nairobi, and in the Masai Mara National Park. In 2014, it was reported that he sold the International Casino on Museum Hill, Nairobi, at a cost of 1.2 billion Kenyan shillings. Before being born again, Patni was at the center of the Golden Bag and Lyco Regency scandals. Maina Jenga is a former Mungiki leader and a politician. He got saved and founded the Hope International Ministries based in Kitengela. His wealth is a cause of wonder, and he is said to be worth above 2 billion Kenya shillings. He owns land and properties in real estate in areas like Kajiado, Laikipia, Mombasa Road, and Nyandarua that total to 33,000 acres. He owns 3 Range Rovers and an American Hammer, all totaling to 52 million Kenyan shillings. Reverend Lucy Natasha is the founder of Empowerment Christian Church. She does not shy away from flaunting her top of the range cars that escort her in her ministry. She also uses helicopters while moving around the country and flies business class when going to minister internationally. She says her wealth is mostly donations from partners abroad, royalties from her book, and other businesses that she does. Last but not least is Pastor Ezekiel Odero of the New Life Church. He is building a mini city that is worth 1 billion Kenya shillings in Mavueni, Kilifi County. The mini city has an international school, a university, restaurants, hospital, petrol station, among other investments. All these pastors are founders and overseers, and this means that all church franchise under their name report to them. The franchise pay a certain amount to them every Sunday, every month, and every year. So, what do you think about these men and women of God and their said wealth? Let us know on the comment section.